We're in the Tai Chi garden in Hong Kong Park, which is in central Hong Kong. It's where all the masters come, as you can see. I consider myself a beginner, really. I'm still learning the bigger side to it, which is the spiritual side. And once I get that, I think that the physical part will be a lot easier. The reason I started with Qigong was because overall health and mental stability, I don't know if I have that yet. I'm trying, I'm reaching. This is my Sifu from China, Wang Sifu. He's the man who's saved my best friend's life. And so we are very dedicated Qigong people because it has helped. Alternative medicine has really helped in the aid of her illness. So this is our God, Wang Sifu. He speaks three languages, Mandarin, Mandarin, and Mandarin. We're going today to Bikram yoga, which is hot yoga, 40-degree yoga. I think we're going to try to keep the heat down so my cameraman doesn't faint. Okay, we're ready. This is my mommy, my sister, Alman Wong, who also stars in Naked Weapon with me. And she just happens also to be one of my very close friends and my yoga teacher. Keep your back straight, head still, wiggle your hip. Now stop here, and coast. Turn. Stop, and turn.
Maggie's been a very good student, and I always love to have her in my class because
I'll give you that money later.
I can always tell people to watch her. I said, look at that. That's what we call the posture.
Thanks, Mommy. Thanks for the plug.
She comes into my class, I would know that, at least I have one very motivated student. Because she's always like so focused and she works so hard and her postures are really nice. Then she really like push herself every time she comes to class. So it brings up energy for the whole class. And as a teacher, it's really nice to have students like her in class because you will be so motivated to, give really good instructions and really, focus on teaching.
The thing about yoga is that it's mind, body, and spirit, which is very important to have all those things working at the same time. And I started coming to yoga because I already liked sort of Alman's example of, like strength already as a person. And then when she started doing yoga, she just became more and more confident in herself, her feelings, physically, everything. And I wanted to sort of not know what that was like, but even experience it as well. So I started coming and I feel wonderful. But I don't sweat. I like to do after a long hot yoga session is take a long hot shower. Wanna come? I am a mother, a young mother of two, and they're here with me now. So, you wanna meet them? This is Pedro, my baby. He's 4 years old and he's the young son. And this here is Ladybird. Ladybird? Ladybird? Lady? This is my older daughter, and Lady was a street dog about 5 years ago, and I adopted her from the pound. And Pedro, I paid too much for at a high-end pet store. So I have two extremes going on here. Shall we? Let's go. Welcome to my walk. Yeah. Lady's already off her leash because her boyfriend Marco is here. So I generally usually let them go on the peak so that they can get some exercise. Come on, P-Man. Come on, P-Man. Come on, P-Man. Come on, P-Man. Lady, wait. Wait. Lady. We are entering Wong Sifu's office in a minute. I think he's just finishing up Sue's treatment, who you met earlier as well. And now I'm coming in for my repair. I have a muscle tear and I have a perforated ear. What? By the way, they call me Slick. That way. Wong Sifu, ni hao, ni hao. As you, Fox, you jia mai dou. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Sue's not here yet. She's after me, I guess. So this is Wong Sifu's humble abode, and what's so great about it is that Wong Sifu does his treatments for all of his clients in Hong Kong here, and he charges a little bit of money, and the money that he does make, he gives to the village in China that he's from, and he takes care of all the older people there. So, you know, this is where he works out of. This is Wong Sifu. He's got one chair, another chair, one desk, and a treatment table. Well, this is the start of my treatment in a really tight fit. But I'm laying down first on my stomach and letting Wong Sifu start my spinal massage to warm my body up for the Qi that I'm going to receive.
中国的传统气功呢，不同于现代的锻炼方法。它主要是要人的内在起到变化，不是肢体上的锻炼。气功是一种人的能量的转移，也是一种内在的力量。那么我把我多年练功的内在力量呢，转移到麦蒂小姐身上，对她的健康呢就起到保证作用和调节作用。 好，你可以转过来，麦蒂小姐，翻转过来。我现在用的呢是外气疗法，外气疗法呢是气功的精华所在。现在在做收功，好，可以了 ，OK， 感觉如何？好，慢慢，小心，小心，小心，小心。
Thank you, Wong Sifu.
好，好，好，谢谢你，谢谢你，谢谢你，拜。
I feel great. I'm always very happy to go and see Wong Sifu, and I look forward to my treatments because he has been the healer in my life. When I was injured 3 years ago, it was really hard for me to get back to where I am now, which I'm not completely 100% healed, but I've tried every doctor, and nothing has been able to help. Surgery, medicine, everything. And it was him who, in his person-to-person healing, has gotten me back to where I was, or almost, yeah, which is amazing. I blew out my eardrum during an action flick that we were doing, diving 10 feet off a platform into the harbor. So I think it was not only the impact, upon impact, the polluted acid that was, the Hong Kong harbor. So once that got in, I think it just ate away at that thin layer that you have there called your eardrum. And I just couldn't heal it. I couldn't hear for so long, and only now is it breaking through because of the chi that he does to my ear. And he doesn't even touch me during treatment, so it's pretty amazing.
Hi guys, this is the China Club in Hong Kong, owned by David Tang, who's a good friend of mine. I usually come here for lunch all the time and dinner as well. I think, from what I understand, this is the largest collection of Chinese art in the world in one place. Show you a few of my favorites. This one up here is a mainland artist who usually depicts babies, children, people like this. Okay, one more flight of stairs and we're up to the library to have lunch, shall we? Hello. Oh, food. This is my first meal all day because the crew has not fed me. So I'm gonna start without everybody else and be really selfish. So. Here I go. Are you staying here to watch me eat? Okay, it's not gonna be pretty. Okay, so is there something you want to talk about? I started off as a university student in Hawaii, and I was doing the 9-to-5, working retail, running for the school that I was at and studying. And I wasn't making ends meet. And so what happened was I have some very beautiful friends in Hawaii who said, oh, you should be a model. And after I stopped laughing, I basically said, I have no experience, and they said, you should try to go out to Asia. So that's what I did. I decided to come out for 2 months, went to Taiwan first. That was not a success. It was actually a tragedy. And after that was luckily told by a woman who I am not sure still who she is today, to come to Hong Kong and try it out. She said that Hong Kong was more open, more international, and she thought that I would enjoy it more. So bought a one-way ticket to Hong Kong, and I plan to stay 2 months, and it's been almost 5 years now. I never went back. I was in Hong Kong for about a year, and I met Simon Yam, and he was going to do this sort of low-budget, not so good movie. And he said, well, it's going to be fun. You might as well just try it. You never know. And I didn't foresee a future in film at all. And I thought, why not? Just try it out, see how it was. And I had a lot of fun, and they paid me more money than I was modeling. And I thought, geez, I might as well take the money and run. So that's what I did. But I didn't run very far. I ended up staying in Hong Kong. And now I'm living through this whole first movie drama still. Gen Y Cops was, it was a hard film to do because we had a director who was basically being torn in both directions. We had American money and we also had Chinese money. So we were split down the middle trying to make 2 films. A film that would cater to the Cantonese market and a film that would also cater to the American market. And as you know, they're very different. So I ended up coming with this sort of kind of PC movie. But it was fun, it was nice I had worked with local actors and they were very professional and I enjoyed working with them. But working with Paul Rudd was an entirely new experience. It was something that he was at a level that I'd never seen, and I learned a lot from him. Manhattan Midnight was, we shot on location in New York City in the winter, and it was just freezing. And it was my first experience working with an American crew. It was a Chinese movie with a Chinese director, but the rest of the crew was American, the rest of the actors were American, besides myself and Michael Wong. Interesting experience. I got to see the good, the bad, and the ugly of different sides of East and West, and it was enriching, I have to say. And I have to say that because of the director, Alfred Cheung, that was the first time I really fell in love with acting. I was very apprehensive going into Naked Weapon because it was a hard movie for me, very hard, both emotionally and physically, because it can be very dramatic and at times, and the action it's very physical. In Around the World in 80 Days, I play an assassin. I'm not sure why I always get those roles, but I play an apprentice of the bigger triad boss, I guess, who's chasing after Jackie and Steve Coogan and Cecile in the film. And we shoot in India in the 17th century, and I'm following them down, and my job is to kill Steve Coogan and Cecile de France, who is the French actress. And it ends up being action in the beginning and kind of comedic towards the end, and I had such a great experience. I had the best time on that film. Yeah.
Jaywalking live in Hong Kong. Hello, I'm doing an interview with Malaysia. I need 10 minutes and I'm done. Hello. Okay. Hi. Good afternoon. Hello. I get tired all the time. I travel a lot. I'm very dehydrated, and I generally don't. I look bad a lot. I have freckles from my mom's side. Makeup, I never leave the house without lip liner. I'm very particular about my lips. So, I don't know, because I have a very plain face, and I need some color. Anybody have money? The only thing that is cheap in Hong Kong is juice. It's fresh juice. Am I right? I mean, everything else here is completely over the top, but juice is like 50 cents US for 4 or something like that. Something ridiculous like that. Yummy. Look at our damn crew doing no work whatsoever and sitting down and eating popsicles. Get this, please. Loitering popsicle eaters in Hong Kong.
Okay, ready?
Thank you. Bye. Hi guys, now we're in Causeway Bay, Times Square, one of the shopping meccas of Hong Kong. One of the great things about Hong Kong is the shopping, and so we've sort of come here to get the energy, get the buzz, because I am now going to do my tribute to Hong Kong, the greatest tribute, the tribute that means the most, the tribute of song. Follow me. We are at Musicland, music studio that Marjorie and I practice in Causeway Bay, and this is Marjorie Mullings, who is from England. And she's my music guru.
Fly me to the moon and let me sail among the stars. Let me know what spring is like in Jupiter and Mars.
I'm not actually trying, I am learning how to sing, but what I really want to do is to train my voice for stage and things like that.
In other words, I love you.
We do these exercises to get the frogs out. So if you hear a frog, it's okay.
Yeah. She's really quite good. When we're out together dancing, out together dancing, out together dancing, cheek to cheek. We don't know the words. We're saying blah, 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 blah. Oh, I'd like to climb a mountain and to reach the highest peak, but it doesn't thrill me half as much as dancing cheek to cheek. Oh, I love to go out fishing in a river or a creek. Scream. It is definitely a river and a creek. I actually remembered. I don't believe I remembered that bit.
This is for all my fans in England, and this is the first time I'm ever singing a song to anybody, so I hope you like it. Here we go. Can we? Yeah. Okay. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Thanks, Marjorie, for putting up with me as usual. I had a good time.
Good girl.
So, guess where we're going next? Why don't I let Marjorie tell you?
Oh, oh.
Gong Sifu. Hi, how are you? This is Gong Sifu, the Wing Chun teacher. So,
Okay,
shall we?
我哋練習。Okay, Gong Li. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Nice. 望下我。
Okay. I like the discipline, and I like to be pushed, push the limits. So, and I also like exploring things that I've never done, and things that I have a lot to learn about. So, and this is definitely one of them.
Hello，但我今日同你講咧，我哋詠春拳咧嘅簡單嗰個攻擊同埋防守嗰個道理。就算咧，我哋詠春咧，就算好似你而家呢個身形咧，都可以發揮到好強嘅威力嘅。咁我而家首先我同你去練習一下我哋詠春嘅黐手。你對住 ，OK， 兩隻手放落放鬆，係。呢個就係立手中拳，立。
Gong Sifu was fun to train with because he's really patient. I think he understands that I don't really know what I'm doing. So, but I'd like to explore it a bit more because it's martial art that is better for someone of my size, somebody who can work easier with the hands. It's more. I'm not saying it's for women, but it's a bit easier for women to do. And I'm not the most coordinated person in the whole world, so this would be something great for me. So from that to this, how do I fight?
哦，好，我而家教一教你好簡單嘅動作去進攻嘅，同埋防守嘅。OK， 當我打你一拳嗰陣時 ，OK， 一手去做一個綁手，去護住自己，唔好平打。係，好啦，跟住上馬，係打。OK。
Okay.
嗱，而家我將個動作做快啲，睇你 OK。Ready?
Yep.
OK, right. Good.
Oh God! I brought down Sifu. It helps with movie making in Hong Kong, obviously, because we specialize in a certain genre, and that's the genre I'm in. You know, for better or for worse. So.
I don't want to kill you.
I haven't actually studied per se, but a lot of what I've learned, everything that I've learned actually, is from the stuntmen that I worked with. I can't wait to get on set. And it's diminished because when I'm around them, I get all nervous. I don't know what to do with myself. They're studs, but they've taught me a lot, and I love them to death. The only one martial art that I did learn outside of movie making was wushu, and it helped a lot. But most of the guys that I work with on the team that I work with are usually wushu guys. And a couple of them they bring in from Korea and from the States are usually taekwondo, because that involves all the physical kicking and things like that. Wushu is more, you know, hands and stuff, flow. What I'd like to learn in the future, I'd like to do more Tai Chi, because I enjoy Qigong, and so, you know, it's similar. Yes, I'd like to take it down a notch and try Tai Chi. I think my wrists are going to be as big as my legs in about an hour.
So are you Bruce Lee or bruised easily?
我學嗰陣時啊，師傅一指個裝，我哋隻影都冇埋啊！找佢個眼神，佢一望住盤裝準備，叫我連影都冇埋啊！
So Maggie, how does it feel to have arms of steel?
Wow.
Crying. Arms of cello.
Oh.
I could talk about that. That last one, I couldn't even hit it anymore. It hurts so bad.
你唔好啊！真係，你老 good 啊你！哇！你即刻影魚啊！
It's okay.
Is amputation necessary?
He's kneading out the bum.
I know.
Good God in heaven, just shoot me. I'm so glad we saved the kung fu for right before dinner, and after our long, exhausting day. I got mountainous lumps, and I'm going to be the bruised woman tomorrow and for the next week, but it was worth it. I loved it. It was a lot of fun. What are we going to do? We're going to order some food first, and then we're going to have some other friends stopping by and to say hello. And
We'll chat with them.
Yeah. I come out here, I have people wiping the sweat. This really is.
When and how did you first meet Maggie? You're Maggie's best friend. How did you meet her for the first time?
Oh, I don't remember.
Was it at a fashion show?
No.
Tell
no,
everybody, what do you do for a living?
Me?
Yes.
I'm on fashion business.
You have your own shop, which is called? Louder.
D-Mob.
That's right. What is the secret thing that people don't know about Maggie Q? You can tell us to the camera.
The secret is she's the best. That is the secret.
It is very important for me to believe in the products that I use and to believe in what I'm telling the public. I get a bit of a sweat if I'm probed the right way.
Under what circumstances do you sweat normally?
I sweat under pressure, I sweat around you.
I want to be the first DJ to be sponsored by D-Mob. I'm putting that on camera. Let's get her reaction right now. Just get Sue's reaction. What do you think about sponsoring a DJ? This is my roommate.
This is the guy,
my very first friend.
the lawyer who's not there.
Yes, we're stupid.
So you got here finally. Who is this guy?
Patrick Resnick, known to the models as Big Daddy Pimp.
Ah, Big Daddy Pimp.
Who is that?
Do that! Don't do that! What the hell is that?
Hey guys, here's my new and last dinner guest tonight. My good friend Terrence Yin, who's also an actor in Hong Kong, and he's just got done with power boxing. So, ta-da!
Hello. So, anyway, Gene, how we have you here?
What's that? Whoa, you tell me about these little things here. Look at the face on the little chihuahua. Good man. Okay, you can go now. Oh, but you don't want to go.
As we're running out of time, tape, and energy, as the oldest person here to the factor of 2 at least, I want to be the one to pose a toast to the UK release theatrically and on DVD of The Wonderful Naked Weapon, starring our guest of honor, Maggie Q, and to this day in the life of Maggie Q as it comes to a happy close. Thank you all coming together. Here's to Maggie. Cheers.
Thanks for joining us.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks for buying the
Cheers,
DVDs.
guys.
I'm doing it with soy sauce, guys.
Absolutely.
I haven't tried my drink
I'm
yet.
gonna meet with Blake
Thanks for buying this DVD. Buy Terrence's as well.
Yeah.
Shop at DMARC. Read their script and
Get this
And
over.
ignore Bay when you can.
I guess the obvious single best thing is in any industry is to be able to do what you love. And I do what I love. And the single worst thing is to be able to have to sacrifice for that. And I guess that sacrifice would be, God, there's not so many, but your life sort of becomes not your own after a while. And you tend to have to sort of piece together who you are and who you want to be. And you can sometimes lose yourself, and you can sometimes gain more of what your goal is, which is to continue doing the things that you love. So, you know, the lack of privacy, the criticism, the hurtful things that people do and say is not easy. But in my point of view, it is worth it to be doing what I do.